I've met more men that are messed up in the head than women, I'm not gonna lie.
Once again, taking your personal experience and trying to extrapolate it out into the main general society.
I can only speak for myself.
Incredible.
Like I said, this is my own reality, so.
Incredible.
Well, to be fair, I see cuts on her hand, so that's probably what's happening there too.
What?
I think that's not a topic of conversation that you need to bring online.
I
think that's really much my business.
Fresh is getting emotional. Relax, Fresh.
I'm just saying.
Chill, Fresh.
What's good, y'all boys? Today, we're going to talk about my favorite podcast. Fresh and Fit. My dog showed me this video. It's a recent live stream, like 2 days ago. And I got a couple things to say about this part of it. I'm going to give you the context because, you know, this part isn't interesting. It's the same shit they talk about every single day. You know, it's basic shit. So, for context, they were talking about basic attraction relationship shit, okay? A man is attracted by the girl's looks. That gets her foot in the door. A man stays with a girl based off her character and her feminine traits. You dig what I'm saying? Obviously, that girl's trying to argue, well, it's not all about looks. Duh, dummy. Ain't nobody said it was all about looks. And then they start talking about loyalty and relationships, and men are more likely to stay by their woman's side, and women are more likely to leave. Because I think women start in that like 80-90% of divorces or whatever. Okay, cool. And she was saying, no, that's not true. In my experience, like my father had dementia, my mom stayed by his side. Okay, cool, that's your personal experience, but that don't change the statistic that they're talking about. So they're going back and forth on that. And then the girl in the gray shirt right here, next to the white shirt, she chimes in to kind of defend her, saying, well, she's just saying her personal experience. There's nothing wrong with that. Which, okay, cool. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's not really an argument. It's your experience, I guess. So that's what we're starting.
That's a reliable source. Google.
This is a perfect example of
Exactly
like
my point, right? Google's not a reliable source.
What are the facts that we said that were wrong?
Nobody said that is.
No.
Well, facts could be wrong.
It'll be
or
wrong.
statistics could be wrong.
Like, yeah, statistics sometimes could be wrong.
These aren't, though. So what
But
was the point of that comment?
I never said statistics
Not you,
are
her.
wrong.
Yeah,
Her.
I'm just
She's
saying
trying
in
to sound
general.
smart, but she's
You're
not
just
smart.
talking to talk. You do realize this, right?
Yeah, you don't sound smart, man.
You're saying that guys are more logical statistic thinkers. I'm saying you can Google a statistic and still think that your fact is right, but it's not, because you can just get
If it is
statistics
a
off
fact,
of anywhere.
If it is a fact, it is true.
You can
No matter
Google
what.
something and it could say that it's a
But
fact,
it is
but it's
kind
not
of
a
true
fact.
that women tend to like say things and voice things based off of their feelings and emotions versus men who are like I said, they're more simple than they are women, and women make the shit more complex. That the shit. Men are more logical thinkers.
That's a fact.
It's a fact,
That's not
yeah.
an
It is a
opinion.
fact. Like,
Men
it
are
is.
better deductive problem solvers,
I've
more
met some
logically sound.
non-logical men.
some.
That doesn't.
Most.
Just because
I've
you met some
more
illogical men.
not logical.
Yo,
She met two men.
just because you met some
Two guys.
illogical men
Three
does
guys.
not change the fact that most men are more logically sound than most
Now,
women.
this girl is doing what they were saying earlier, okay? Because it seems like she's trying to dispel what they're saying by saying, oh, well, I know plenty of men that are illogical. Well, yeah, true, there's plenty of dudes that don't use their brain. But generally speaking, we operate differently, okay? Generally speaking, girls are going to see things through an emotional lens off rip. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I've met more men that are messed up in the head than women, I'm not gonna lie.
Once again, taking your personal experience and trying to extrapolate it out into the main general society.
I can only speak for myself. Like I said, this is my own reality, so.
Incredible.
Well, to be fair, I see cuts on her hand, so that's probably what's happening there too.
What?
I think that's not a topic of conversation that you need to bring online.
I'm
I
just
think
saying,
that's
your
really
choice of
much
men,
my
I can't really-
business.
can't really
Fresh
trust
is
your
getting
choice of men.
emotional. Relax, Fresh.
I'm just saying.
Chill, Fresh.
now y'all see why I made this video? You know it's bad when even Chris in the back is telling him, yo, chill out. Because why would you say that? Because you feel like she's saying something stupid. Okay, cool. You could tell her what Myron just said. Like, bro, you're using your own experience to da-da-da-da. Why are you bringing up that she has self-harm cuts on her arm? What does that do for the argument? Are you trying to say, oh, she's not a logical thinker because she cut herself at some point? Why would you do that? Why would you bring up somebody's emotional scars, right? Let's keep going, though. Look how it got quiet because they're like, yo, what's going on, bruh?
The point I'm trying to make.
What?
This is when I go.
Well,
That was like a little bit of a line crosser right there.
Did I
There's feelings.
A line cross?
Did I hurt your feelings?
Feelings.
Your
Did I
feelings?
hurt your feelings?
What, you getting mad?
No,
guess
nobody's mad.
feelings.
I'm just saying that's not a topic of conversation. We're talking about certain things that we
she
should
has
not
lines.
bring up.
Feelings.
I don't care. That's
Well, then, I mean, just take a deep breath,
That's too
have a
far.
seat, and then we won't mention
That's
it.
not
Too
saying.
far, yeah. Like that has nothing to do with
All right, well, I mean, she
anything.
can leave then.
Fucking
Yeah,
French.
We can leave.
You getting mad?
You can leave. Just leave.
Stop yelling now. What? She's
All right,
like,
you can leave. There's oh my God, here we go.
Oh my
I think
God.
you've made your decision. You
Yeah,
can leave.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
up to you.
No.
We don't care anymore. It's okay.
Go cry.
Just please take your phone. While you're still here.
See, it's funny how Chris was the first one to say, "Hey, Fresh, chill, relax," and then now she feels offended, so she gets up and leaves, right? And now he's saying, "Go cry in the corner." This is why I don't like these niggas, bro. This is why I don't like these niggas. We sit on the fucking podcast every fucking night and saying men are more logical, men are more, mature, women are more emotional, woo, which is right most of the time. But then you can't say that women are more emotional when you're the one who fucking is trying to trigger the emotions. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who fucking caused her to even get mad. That would not have happened. It would have been still cordial. They would just been disagreeing. Maybe she would have, agreed with what they said, woo. But you purposely look for something to call upon, okay? Something on her physical appearance, something to say, to point it out, to get her off her rocker. You know what I'm saying? You caused it. That's like a drug dealer complaining about junkies, bruh. Nigga, you sold him the crack, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You caused this. You have a part to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not stand up, bro. That's not stand up. That's not a stand up nigga thing to do. What was the purpose of that to even bring that up in front of all them people on camera? It's just some shit from the past, like shit she don't want to talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you bring that up? Because trust me, if you went through something that's at least traumatic to you or whatever, would you want someone to bring that up for no fucking reason? That has nothing to do with the argument?
Just take your phone
Okay.
and leave. I mean,
And of course, Walter Goofy is the one who said that shit.
take your phone
Okay.
and leave. I mean,
Fresh. I'm just saying a choice of men isn't probably going to be the best. That's all.
What?
what was that?
A choice of men.
Get the fucking marbles out your mouth, nigga. And look, and this is the thing I don't like about Myron, bruh. Every time somebody do some fuck shit, that's obviously fuck shit, instead of telling me, yo, chill, nigga laughing, Kiki King in the back. Fresh. Even that nigga Myron know nigga was tripping, bruh. He know he was tripping. Because like, why you say that for? You caused that for no reason. Now, it's different, if they kick somebody out because they're acting crazy because they fucking can't handle an argument. Because that happens plenty of times. They just get mad. They get triggered from the argument because they don't like what they're saying. Yeah, get them out of here. This is self-inflicted. You did this, bro.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
And these dumbass girls just sitting there like they're not saying shit. I mean, they talking, but that wasn't cool. Aww. That's all you gotta say? That's all you gotta say? You seeing some dumb shit happening in front of you, you can't even speak up and say something. Like, bro, no. The main reason I take issue with this is because, they position themselves as leaders of men, right? They lead men. They try to get men to do better, be better, become the best versions of themselves. You think what I'm saying? Get your game up. You know what I'm saying? And that I support that aspect of it, right? But what we just seen, what was displayed right here, is not something that a stand-up nigga with integrity should do. You're having a debate with somebody, an argument with somebody, and then you bring up something that's obviously a low blow, below the belt, emotional scar type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Why would you bring that up for? You know that you're going to get a reaction from that. And then you complain about the reaction. And look, bruh. Another thing about this shit too is like, whenever women say, oh, men don't hold themselves accountable, their friends be abusers or rapists or murderers or whatever, they don't hold them accountable. This is giving credence to that. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris Fresh was tripping. He said, Fresh, relax, Fresh. And then he walks back, start making fun of the girl. Myron obviously knows that Walter is tripping. And instead of telling him like, yo, chill, like, bruh, chill out. He's laughing. He's laughing is just trying to go past it. Like, bro.
Like, hey, man, again, this is what I mean. This is a perfect example. Men are more logically sound than women. Look at y'all right now. All of your feelings.
Look.
This is wild.
This is what the gaslighting, bro. Oh, my God. This all the shit that girls be talking about that like, manipulative niggas do, that toxic niggas do. Bruh, you trying to gaslight them right now. Look, all of your emotions, because he said something to trigger emotions. It wasn't they got mad at an argument. No, you triggered it on purpose. And everyone else seeing that it's wrong. What you said is wrong. Oh, now you're emotional because you don't like that he said something wrong. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Okay. I mean, this
Okay.
proves my point. I mean, I don't know if she's out
I can
now.
understand why she's upset about it, but I mean, like, it's kind of like, I mean, yes, it was kind of like, damn, but like, damn. Like, I don't
Who's
know
talking?
how to, like,
Who's talking?
I can't even, I don't
Women are more mature, though.
Yo, Frank Castle.
Women are more mature.
Fresh Castle.
They're more
Fresh
mature.
Castle.
Well, you never know what somebody's going through.
Hey, maturity. Maturity is
but
being
there's-
able to control your emotions
Look.
regardless of how you feel.
I mean, how does she not control her emotions? She felt disrespected, which she was, and instead of screaming and throwing shit at them, because really, if she took that cup of whatever they're drinking and threw that shit on Walter, I wouldn't have been mad, bro. I would have been mad, because you went for a low blow, you can get the consequence. But instead of doing that at all, she said, you know what, you're purposely trying to antagonize me. I'm just gonna get up and go. What was emotional about that? What was emotional about that? When there's been girls on there that have done way worse for way less.
Understood, but we're talking about relationships in life. There's no reason to bring up something as deep as something you don't know what somebody's going
This
through.
proves my point that men are more mature than women. This
It's
literally
not
just
about
showed it.
being immature, babe. It's not about being immature.
And that's the thing too. You don't know what the fuck that girl went through in life. You don't know if it could have been one of the things where, I don't feel like I'm pretty, or something super traumatic, like, oh my gosh, she lost a kid or something, and she was struggling with dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it was, okay? Because yes, we know women are more emotional. Just naturally, biologically, y'all hormones and shit, y'all go through a lot more. Y'all feel your emotions a lot heavier than men do on average, generally speaking, right? We already understand this. So you don't know what the fuck she was going through. So why would you, it keeps coming back. Why would you even say that and then get mad at her for reacting to it?
Emotional control is a component of maturity.
Yeah, because if you're not emotional, then there's school shooters, there's men who go out there.
like mature. See, here's the difference. Like when men are immature, there's serious consequences for it. When women are immature, they just walk off a podcast and complain.
But since when has
What? What do you, Bird? What is the equivalence? There's no equivalence to that. Because there are different ranges of what happens when people are emotionally immature. Just like there's one dude that I think I saw a clip. He was mad at them niggas, so he went to the apartment, and was out talking about he's gonna fight him. He's gonna fight him, acting emotional. He didn't do nothing though.
Fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody ever heard you. You're a bum. You're broke. Look at you. What you got? You're committing a crime right now. You're a bum, bro. You're a bum. You know what? You're a fuck.
And there's girls that have been emotional on here, and they will get on there and start fucking fighting for real. So it's like, what are you talking about? There's consequences if men are immature. There's consequences for a lot of people if they're immature. Okay, and it depends on the scale of their actions, right? There is differences though sometimes, right? Like if a girl tries to hit a dude and no one runs in to help until the dude hits her back or something or defends himself, and now everyone wants to come in and try to stop the dude. But that's not what's happening here. False equivalence.
woman
That's fine.
shot up a school?
But that
That's my
wasn't
point.
anything to do with like.
That's my point. Like
the time.
men have to be
Like-
emotionally mature.
But that had nothing to do with the argument. We're having a mature conversation about life and relationships.
And then on
That has
air,
nothing to do with
She made up
anything
about a
about.
bunch of nonsensical points that had nothing to do with the argument. I said men in general are more logically sound and deductive problem solvers than women. She goes and says, I've met a bunch of guys that aren't logically sound. Do you not see the disconnect there from a
Do you not-
competence level?
Do you not see the disconnect about bringing up somebody that's going through something that's probably
but
way
can I-
You did the
can
same
I
shit
say
she been
something,
doing.
though? But
You
can I
just
say
brought up a
something,
random
though?
thing too.
But can I say something?
Look how hard this nigga Myron's going to try to defend what Walter said. What he did just there was a false equivalence. Her, because he said, oh, she said some stupid shit, so he said some stupid shit. Her disagreeing on something that's generally understood because her personal experience is not the same as Walter bringing up her self-harm marks. That's not the same. But he's trying to make it seem like it's the same. And see how the girls are not speaking as confident, except for the girl in the black. She's speaking good. And not the black girl at the end. When I watched more of this, bruh, before I was recording, this girl is like a super pick-me, bruh. And I don't even like to call anyone a pick-me, but this shit is like, bro, you hear her talk, every time she talk, you want to just shut up. Like, shut the fuck up, bruh. Let the other people talk. Because it's like you're going above and beyond to suck these niggas' dicks. Like, shut up.
Can I say something?
Like, he did that to show.
That's fucked up.
It's not. No, it's not.
No. How's it fucked up? Explain to me.
I just
because
said
he
it.
brought. I mean, can I say something?
It's fucked up because you said something on purpose that you knew would trigger her. You did it on purpose. And it had nothing to do with the argument. That's why it's fucked up, dummy. You know why it's fucked up.
Myself. I used to cut myself about 2 years ago. And that's genuinely because, like, I wasn't mentally okay and I did not have the emotional control to deal with what the fuck I was going through. So what he's saying is that, like, he's proving a point that women deal, like, with their emotions and they make decisions based off their emotions and not being logical.
Because I just saw a comment that said she cut herself because of feelings, not logic. I think that's what the point was. That has nothing to do with what their conversation was. I think Walter trying to say, look, she's emotional. She cut herself, so she can't be a reliable narrator when it comes to, let's say, picking dudes for relationships. She wasn't even talking about relationships, though. She didn't say nothing about relationships. She just said dudes that she knows that are immature. I know plenty of immature dudes, too. They slander them niggas all day long, okay? Look at my channel. I make fun of niggas all day long. But it's like, the amount of... See, and this is what bothers me, bro. This is what bothers me. They always say that women are more emotional. Women are more emotional. And yet these niggas, Myron and Walter, Myron not that nigga's real name, Amaru, whatever, Amaru, bruh, them niggas have been on here acting emotional as well. You know what I'm saying? Anger is an emotion, right? Never thought I'd have to say that, you know what I'm saying? But anger is an emotion. You're getting so annoyed and pissed off that you're shouting or, you know, just saying stupid shit. You're acting emotionally. When Auburn Preach was getting on their head,
We are better than you niggas. Period.
and when Playback was getting on their head, and all these other YouTube channels was getting on their head like a year ago, what did these niggas do? They went and tried to copyright strike everybody. Try to get little, small channels shut down because they didn't like that they was getting called out. Like some hoes, bruh. That's hoe shit.
Adam Griffin says, can you ask why these clowns tried to take down Abba and Preach with fake DMCA strikes?
What?
You want to go into it?
As y'all can see in the title, Fresh and Fit trying to get us out of here, my boys. This is also a warning to other channels out there as well. If y'all run into any complications, please be on the lookout because it seems like they are trying to silence a lot of people.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're back. You know what I'm saying? The haters tried to kill us. Over 30 plus YouTube channels made videos like slandering our name, whatever it is. Now they're mad that there's consequences to actions, bro. Y'all are not going to be able to run around and drag our name in the mud with, you know, falsely without some kind of recourse, bro. Like, that's just not the reason why they're mad is that we're not going to give you guys the oxygen and talk shit about you and say your name. What we're going to do is we're going to go behind the scenes, get the legal people to do it for us, and then they're going to hit you guys where it really hurts your pockets. Okay? You make a hit piece on us, we're going to hit you back, but legally.
When Preach and Auburn Preach called them out, what was Myron and Walter doing? Oh, we're better than you niggas. We got more money than you niggas. We get more bitches than you niggas. I'll put the clip in. When they went and tried to talk about Preach's wife, turns out that wasn't even his wife. You know what I'm saying? And was slandering her, ad hominem attacks. And so Preach said, okay, that's cool. I'll come to Miami right now. We can get some gloves and we could duke it out, box it out like men. Right? Since we all big alpha top G men. You dig what I'm saying?
I've been contacting you on the DMs and you haven't replied. You've seen it, but you haven't replied. You know that. So for that, I know that you don't want none of this.
And what did that nigga do? That nigga Walter went and bought a gun the next day. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just what pisses me off, because the same shit that they say women do, the same shit they say women do, they also do it. When the push comes to shove, they do the same shit. And that's the theme that I'm noticing with like all these motherfuckers, bro. A lot of these red pill motherfuckers, they just be getting emotional themselves, and then they do the same shit they complain about. If they don't like what somebody said, false allegation, Sneeko. If someone's doing better than them, they get jealous and go to slandering. Rolo. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I don't like about Myron, because Myron's a fucking fed, bro. Nigga's a federal agent. Nigga's a cop, is 12 through and through. That nigga refuses to hold his friends accountable, right? To call out his friends. And I'm not even talking about some big show, make a whole video talking about, oh, what they did was wrong. Like, you see something wrong in the moment, tell them, yo, chill, bro. You tripping. Chill out. Just like we seen just now. And another example, DJ Academics and Sneeko, when they was getting on the girl with the deep ass voice. I made a video about that. Y'all can go back and look. And and Myron was there, he was in the back doing the sound shit. Instead of telling like, yo, chill, hey, bro, y'all niggas tripping, bro. Like, this is uncalled for. You just acting crazy. And the next podcast they did like, yeah, you know, I don't call out my boys in front of everybody. We do it in private. Da 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 da. Yeah, nigga, you ain't call him out, nigga. Obviously, you didn't call him out. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably felt like it was just funny. You know what I'm saying? You probably just thought it was funny. Nothing less, nothing more. Nothing more, nothing less. That's why, you know, I can't fuck with that shit. Because that's just like police. That's police behavior. Because let's say a cop is out and his partner's doing some fuck shit, beating somebody's ass for no fucking reason. Plenty times, the partner don't say shit. The cop doesn't say shit because it's a brotherhood. We don't call each other out. We stick beside each other. Nigga, wrong is wrong, right is right. If you doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you that shit wrong. Just like I'm doing this shit right now. Y'all niggas is wrong, nigga. Y'all wrong, bruh.
I used to do the shit. I don't have the scars anymore. But like I used to do the shit because I was young. I mean, I still am young. But like I just genuinely thought like the world is against me. Oh my God, the world is. I was living in my fucking car. My parents are multimillionaires. I was living in my car, and I went through a shit that I went through. So I understand why. I mean, yes, it shouldn't have been brought on the internet. Okay,
Right,
so
that's my
what?
point.
But my whole thing is that like he was just trying to prove a point in things that she wasn't listening. Yeah. So it's like the point he had to go that far to be like, okay.
So are you defending her? Or are you defending them? Shut the fuck up.
Women make decisions off of their emotions versus men being logical thinkers, and the fact that he had to go that far because she wasn't listening, that's just what the fuck it was.
She kind of proved this point by walking out and being emotional in the first place. Like, it literally proves our point that she couldn't even control her emotions, yet you guys were sitting here arguing that women are more mature. I would argue it's the other way around.
How does she not control her emotions? You could tell her face she was a lot more mad than she showed, bro. Now, after this, I'm gonna cut it here, because after this, they just keep saying the same shit over and over again. This is why I don't rock with them, bro. I don't rock with them. For all those reasons that I just said just in the past 20 minutes. To be a leader of man means being a good person. It means being logical. It means being smart. It means being strong. It means being wise. What we just seen did not fit any of those attributes, right? And it's why people like them piss me off, bro. Because you have a big following of fucking followers and sheep. Most people are sheep. They're followers. They're looking for somebody to leave them. They're looking for a daddy. Who's your daddy, nigga? Not them, okay? Not them. And the reason I say this is because that is a lot of power. And with a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. I said this before and I'll say it again. And letting stupid shit like that slide, that is a misuse of power and it's irresponsible. Because now you're going to have all these viewers watching this shit and thinking like, oh, yeah, well, you know, whatever. That's what she get, yeah. Think you just go around and say whatever bullshit to anybody you want to and think shit cool. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like women, bro. That sounds like women thinking they can walk around and say whatever to anybody and nothing will happen. That's what a lot of girls do, okay? That's why they be talking crazy to niggas because they think niggas not going to touch them or do anything or no one's going to believe them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the same shit. You think you can talk to these girls however you want to. And they can't do shit to me. But when it's a dude, right? When it's a dude, they'll never talk to a nigga that same way. They'll never talk to a nigga crazy. The only time I only seen him kick a nigga out one time. It was a long time ago. This is back when Kevin Samuels was still alive, bro. And I think even before all that Abba and Preach beef and shit. It was some drunk or drugged up fucking Spanish dude that was being weird. They kicked his ass out. Cool.
I apologize.
Nah, bro. Like, this is like the 5th time. Just go take a seat on the couch, bro. Just take a seat on the couch.
And I apologize.
It's cool, man. I totally understand. But at this point, like...
But they'll never talk to a nigga that way. maybe Destiny, you know, they'll go back and forth with Destiny because Destiny's some little white boy. You know, they're not scared of that nigga, bro. But when Waka Flocka was on there and he disagreed with them and walked out because they was talking about, you know, some girls talking about her rape story or whatever, her grape story, sexual assault story, some shit. And he was like, you know, nah, I'm just walking out because he didn't like what they said, so he just left. There was no bashing him. There was no making fun of him. There was no going back forward. It was like, oh, well, all right, bro. See you, bro. All right, bro.
It's from 18 to 30.
So
Women don't
are
have that
women.
problem.
There's women that are virgins.
Hold on, real quick.
By choice.
Hey man, this
You
love,
got
man.
it.
I got it.
No, no worries, bro.
I like that.
It's great.
Thanks for coming, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, G.
Bye.
Hey, body count for men. That's how you fucked up.
Waka Flocka walking out.
These girls don't want no hoes.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Scoot over.
When Kodak was on there, Kodak fucking Black was on that shit, and this nigga is on his phone, smoking in they shit, on the phone talking to the mic. And them niggas just looked at him, looked at each other, and just tried to ignore him.
Y'all, what if y'all dudes say he want his booty lit?
That's a good one.
Let me in.
Trying to bring you to football practice.
I got
so the
married
games
and
and
all, but
you miss all kind of games, man. You miss all kind of games.
he stay lying
You know the
about the
coach
same
gonna
shit
beat
that
him.
I
You
know.
know.
Bro, just be honest.
Nah, bro, tell him get off the phone, bro. If you a big, strong top G, you the top G. Tell that nigga get off the phone, bro. We doing a podcast. Why you on the phone? You scared. You're not gonna talk to niggas the same way. You're not gonna talk to niggas the same way, bro. That's why it's, you know, nah, bro. Nah. Keep the same energy every time. Keep the same energy every time. That's why I aim to keep the same energy every time, bro. But hey, that's the video. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of fresh and fit dick suckers in the comments. I guess the niggas search up the nigga's name every day. I don't know. But hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Am I tripping? Am I just being a blue pill beta male? Or is there truth to what I'm saying? Regardless, I don't give a fuck. I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell down below because you know I'll be dropping like crazy. New videos coming soon. I'm working on a video right now. I'll give you a hint. One of the topic of one of the upcoming videos is about AI. I don't know when that's coming. I'm almost done editing it. I'm almost done. It's the first time I kind of did a video like that. You know, it's a little bit longer, so I'm having fun with it. I'm playing around. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with y'all. See you on the next video. Yum.